Whether you've just met the guy, you've been dating a long time, or you're married, the words you say have a big impact on him and your relationship. In this video, we're going to share with you 10 man-melting phrases that will make him fall for you. Make sure to watch until number 1, because it's a really powerful thing to say. Number 10. Wow, you're very good at that. Men like it when you notice that they're good at something. Almost every man is proficient in a few areas. There are certain things they excel at. It makes them happy when you notice things that no one else notices. For example, he may be good at playing an instrument, but no one ever compliments him on that. Try to figure out something that he does well, something that not everyone knows. When you compliment someone on something that everyone compliments him on, it doesn't usually mean much to him. It loses significance because he hears it so often. For example, if you compliment an actor and tell him he's a brilliant actor, it might not mean much to him, especially if he's won 5 Academy Awards. He's already used to people complimenting him on his acting ability. However, if you find something else that he excels at and compliment it, it will go a long way. Those kinds of compliments have the potential to melt his heart. Also, the thing you compliment him on may not be a talent or a skill. It could be a character trait. For instance, he may be good at something due to personality traits he has, such as persistence and determination. He may be nice and energetic. Telling him will help him excel. That will make his heart melt. Number 9. I feel so safe when I'm with you. Men are driven by an intense need to feel manly, and they want to feel that they are protecting you. They don't want to seem like a wimp or weakling or someone who is incapable of protecting you. That's the reason that when a guy really wants to offend another guy, he will call him a wimp or say that he's acting like a girl. Being labeled a girl is offensive to him because men like to be strong, and they believe it is a terrible thing to be seen as weak. So when you tell him you feel safe when you are with him, he will understand that you see him as manly and as a protector. All men have a fundamental desire to be warriors and defend their women. They want to be able to support you throughout your relationship. Number 8. Compliment his sense of style. When you compliment your guy on his appearance, you might be tempted to mention his incredible eyes or outstanding smile. But he isn't responsible for those things. They're not the result of anything he's done. He was just born with good looks. But when you compliment a guy on his sense of style, like the way he dresses, it means more. This will make him feel really good. For example, you may compliment him on his briefcase, which you like, or his new clothes or shoes. It's not only women who like being praised for their fashion sense and appearance. Men do as well. It demonstrates that you value their sense of style and appreciate the work they put into looking nice. Number 7. I'm lucky to have you. It's easy to get complacent, especially if we've been in a relationship for a long period of time. We don't do that on purpose. However, it is critical that we tell our significant other how fortunate we are to have him in our life. After all, he is someone we have elected to have in our life, and someone we want to have around, so we should express our gratitude to him. Noticing and appreciating him is an excellent way to add extra spark to your relationship, since you actually feel fortunate to have met him. When you tell him, it will give him warm fuzzies and make him feel wonderful. It will undoubtedly cause his heart to melt, and he will fall even more in love with you. Number 6. I'm so proud of you. Everyone wants to make those they care about proud. Everyone wants to be a hero. Everyone wants to be special. And if your significant other is an extraordinary person, you should certainly tell him. If he has been doing an exceptional job at anything or has accomplished something really remarkable, you should tell him. It's especially critical during times of difficulty in his life, whether it's in his job or at school. When you express admiration for him, it is meaningful to him. That pure optimism will melt his heart and make him understand how fortunate he is to have you in his life. Everybody needs a cheerleader in their lives, whether they're succeeding or failing. It is important to recognize your loved one's accomplishments. It's critical to highlight his successes and to communicate your thoughts to him. That is, after all, why you love him in the first place. That is why you are so taken with him. Therefore, do not be afraid to tell him that, since it will only serve to reinforce your position. Enjoying the video so far? Then don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insightful psychology videos like this one. You'll only get smarter, and it's free. Number 5. I've got your favorite food or beverage. When you remember something a person enjoys, it makes them feel special. How do you feel when someone remembers your favorite dish, place, or anything particular about you? It's always a pleasant feeling. To be sure, the person you're dating will feel precisely the same way about it. He is no exception. He will also appreciate it when you remember details about him, such as his favorite meal or beverage. He'll love it when you get those items for him as a gift, whether it's for a particular occasion or just because you want to. Perhaps you know that he's having a difficult time or a difficult day, and you delight him by presenting him with his favorite snack or beverage. He will adore it. It will make him feel unique and will undoubtedly melt his heart. The nicest aspect of doing so is that it will demonstrate to him that you have been thinking about him. It's a considerate act, and he will be grateful. It will calm him down, particularly if he's having a difficult day. When he thinks of you, his heart will melt. Number 4, you're right. We all want to be right, and some individuals will go to great lengths to prove that they are. It can be humiliating to be wrong. The majority of people despise admitting their mistakes. Some people will not be able to admit them, even though they are aware that they are wrong. When we get embroiled in an argument, it is even harder to admit our mistakes. However, we should do the exact opposite. We should admit our mistakes when we make them, since the reality is it will make him feel incredible. When you inform him that you think he is right, it can be embarrassing. You may be too shy to do so. You might be worried that he'll use it against you. However, in his mind, when you admit that he's right, you turn into a very sensible, modest, and compassionate person. He'll be able to see that future arguments with you will be less bitter, and he will feel more at ease. It will elevate your connection to new heights. Although it may be embarrassing to admit when he is right, it is worth it. It will melt his heart and cause him to fall for you. Number 3, have you been working out? Men, like women, battle with insecurity. There is a great deal of attention put on women's physical appearance, such as having an extremely thin physique that is both toned and voluptuous. It might seem unachievable at times, but men are also subjected to an unreasonable standard when it comes to appearance. Many men believe that, in order to impress women, they have to be strong and muscular. They feel like they have to maintain an incredible level of fitness and appearance at all times. Therefore, if you see that he has been working out, you should express your appreciation, since it will undoubtedly make him feel better about his appearance. That will give him warm fuzzies. It's another method of conveying to him that you admire him. At the same time, if you believe he is strong, you can show your appreciation for his attempts to improve his strength through gym workouts by telling him that you have been noticing his efforts. That is certain to melt his heart. Number 2, I'm sorry. Occasionally, disagreements will occur in your relationship. It might not be an argument. It might just be that you have a difference of opinion. There may be something that you said that you feel bad about and you wish you could have said differently. Or there might be something you wish you'd done differently. What matters is that you apologize afterward and that you mean it. Occasionally we lash out because there is something in our head that we need to express, and we don't always do it in the best way. Having the ability to apologize demonstrates exceptional character. It's important to forgive one another, and it's also important to apologize after a conflict. This provides closure and makes sure that you both have a sense of compassion for each other, which is beneficial. Being humble enough to express regret will almost certainly melt his heart. Number 1, I love you. It's good to be cautious before saying I love you for the first time. It's important to wait for the right time. However, when your relationship is fully established and you have both said I love you, it's important to say it on a daily basis. It might make you feel vulnerable. However, if you tell your significant other constantly that you love him, it may become his favorite thing to hear. It is not sufficient to presume he is aware of this or take it for granted. It's something you have to say repeatedly in order to develop that habit. You can mention it when you're on the phone before you hang up. Say it before you leave home. Say it after a disagreement, or say it when you say goodnight. When you continue to repeat it, you will leave him feeling warm fuzzies about you. It will deepen your connection, bring a smile to his face, and melt his heart. And if you like this video, then check out these related videos to see more. And make sure to subscribe and leave a comment saying, I subscribed, and we will personally reply to your comment.